Okay. You know what? Take that! Let's test some stuff here. The night of the crime. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to?
What? Of course I was! Why wouldn't I have been?
But didn't you sneak out of the work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight?
But and this is this.
Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too?
Never! They didn't sneak out. I tell you what, I'll even bet you $1.
$1? Wow, that's confidence.
What's that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain?
The episode Larry was not manning the station when the murder happened is... I don't think I've got evidence yet. Evidence that he was not there. Because he was not manning his station. Yeah, damn it, I don't think I've got anything yet. Maybe that's the case. Picked up Ron Delight's wallet while working on the night of the crime. And what time was the wallet found? Did it say anything? Found the KB security building at around 1 a.m. on the night of the crime. The security building? Doesn't seem about a security room. This is found Ron's wallet used on October 12th, the night of the crime at 1 a.m. If he found this at around 1 a.m., then potentially he might not have been at his station then. Maybe? I don't know. Can I... Crap, I can't save. Well, if I'm wrong, it'll only take like 1 notch of damage, but I think this is correct. Take that! This wallet. You know about this, right?
I've never seen it before.
You motherfucker, you Liar! You hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday.
Give me a break. Can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens.
Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet?
Well, I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building.
Okay, so I was right.
1 o'clock in the morning?
That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office.
Ah! Yeah, but there's something you don't think about.
What's that?
My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then.
No, I think I can counter that. The key itself stated that it was only used 1 time, so don't even try to throw that at me. Luke. Sorry. Yeah. Used on October 12th, the night of the crime at 1 a.m. It could not have been used earlier. Actually, wait a minute. Don't I have something that says... No, that's not... No, okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that was... Yeah, I think this is what I need. What do you mean by that?
Well, if the murder had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine.
Why do I have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. Because used at 1 a.m. Bingo! Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record?
Yeah, it does. But I can't show the record to anyone, you know.
That key card data was already made public in the trial today.
Well, I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that's supposed to go through me.
Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m. The time of the murder.
No way!
Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Ugh. Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time.
God, no!
All right, spill it.
I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault!
Larry.
There was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man.
What happened that night anyway?
My Donna happened.
Huh? Your Donna? I got a bad feeling about this. She dump you?
Yeah, my Donna called and said, I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her.
Who was?
Her new boyfriend! It's like some so horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Normally I'm the one that does the punching, isn't that right, Maya?
What? Yeah? Am I supposed to say this, Nick?
Just roll with it, Maya. Just roll with it. So, is that why you left the security guard office?
I'm sorry, it's all my fault. How can I ever make it up for it, Nick? What can I do? What?
He's curled up on the floor crying like a baby.
Oh boy.
Nick, is there anything I can do? Anything? Just name it. I'll do whatever I have to make up for it. I swear I will.
Larry?
Hey, Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got?
She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him. Okay. Good. We've got him working. So, let's see. Where should we go with? Oh, I guess we could talk about this first, like...
Yeah.
This thing says there's no fingerprints on it, so maybe... Yeah.
The buzzer in the CEO's office directly connected to this room, right?
That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya.
Okay, kinda getting creepy, but... Huh?
Go ahead, Maya, press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come run to your rescue like the professional guard I am.
Oh, well, that was pretty good.
Thanks. I try.
Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now?
Yes, please tell us.
Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed.
Okay, so now you're gonna... Yes!
I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier.
Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh?
You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office?
Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO office is on the 1st floor.
That is... poor design. I'm sorry, for an emergency, wouldn't you want to be closer?
I thought it would be a good idea to, adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective there, right? I just didn't think it was necessary.
As if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet.
Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night?
There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right?
Of course I did. And I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either.
Do you think you could take just one more look for me? Pretty please?
Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya.
What do you think, Nick?
He's probably right. I don't think even Larry can make a mistake like...
Ah!
What is it? What's wrong?
I made a mistake!
Huh? But how?
It can't be. It's impossible.
Okay, enough already! What about the records?
That night, it went off just once, in the morning, at around 1 a.m.
What? That's when the murder happened!
Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be.
The buzzer went off once at 1:02 a.m. on October 12th in the CEO's office. Huh. 1:02 a.m. What was the autopsy report? Time of death at 1 a.m. He died at 1 a.m., but the alarm went off at 2, or 1:02, so 2 minutes after. That puts a theory that maybe the killer pressed the security button. But since Larry was not in the office, nobody came rushing up and his body had to have been discovered later.
You guys have really made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is, with all this reflecting, where's the time for love? Frankly, I think reflecting's a bit overrated, don't you know?
What are you going on about, Larry?
Plus, do you honestly have any new info on the buzzer record?
Huh? The record? No, nothing at all.
This guy reflects about as much as a piece of black carpeting. Well... That's actually very good. That's actually very good. I need to make note of that. Okay.
The CEO of our company, he's a pretty good guy.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, you bet. You know, I'm not very good about working hard, right?
Yeah, I kinda noticed.
Well, guess what the boss said to me about that? I don't expect much work from you, Larry. In return, just don't expect much pay.
Wow. Holy shit.
I see.
I guess he had to follow some kind of dumb law about having security here in the building.
So in order to pay the lowest wage possible, he went to the bottom of the barrel.
To be honest, I really looked up to the boss. If I ever grew up to be CEO, I want to be just like him. And don't worry, Nick, I promise I'll hire you for security.
I don't think that's a good idea. Well, you had me in the first half saying that, oh, I kind of looked up to him, so... But that already conflicted with my information about him apparently being a money grubber, and then you immediately proved that, no, he was as bad as everybody was saying. Okay. Alright, fair enough. So he's a money-grubbing asshole. Thanks for that. Huh. Actually, wait a minute. If he's gonna... No, I guess not. Damn, I thought I was gonna add a little bit more information about some of the stuff around here. Okay. Okay, I can present some stuff to him, I think.
I think you know how much I want to help you guys, but I really don't know what to say about that.
What is it, Nick?
Just that he seems so, I don't know, pleasant? That's certainly a word for it. never mind. I thought there'd be a little bit something, but okay. Alright, I'm gonna move now. Oh, right. Here.
Detective Gumshoe, about this right here.
Sorry. It's hard to believe, but there's a limit to how much my brain can hold. I got 2 ears and 2 eyes, but I only got 1 brain. You can see your eyes in the ears. But the jury is still out on the brain thing.
Why are we being mean to him? Hey, Nick, you have something to say? Just come out and say it.
No. Damn it, I thought he would actually find this interesting. Damn. Maybe this? No? Damn. Fine. Fine. Let's go somewhere else, I guess. Is he it? Yes, finally, goddamn. I've been waiting on this.
Mr. Wright.
Mr. Delight, did they finish their interrogation?
Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore.
Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you?
Well, you see...
On the same night the Sacred Urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor Department Store, a blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then, that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But, there's only one Ron Delight. Am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time, I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it.
Okay.
Okay, God. Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are Master Mosk?
Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday?
That was a quick response.
Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating.
But listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we?
Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown.
I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn.
Of course not. After all, you were at KB Security at the time.
So then the person dressed up as Master Mosk in this photo.
It's gotta be Detective Atme.
Oh boy. So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor. You went to KB Security, right?
Yes, I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should.
Alright, what happened next?
Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the keycard to unlock the door.
That's probably when he dropped his wallet. Thank you, you're being honest with me now.
When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there.
Someone?
Then suddenly, they bashed me over the head. Bam!
That was the silhouette of Atme. But that's not possible if he was at the other side.
Was it Kane Bullard that hit you?
I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless.
Strangled. Wait, no, wait. No, it was blunt force trauma. That's what the autopsy said. But from the angle here, it looks like he was strangled. Especially with his tongue sticking out.
The dead body of the CEO was right in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body.
So that's why you put it in the safe?
Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it.
Okay. And what did you do after that?
Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them.
All of a sudden, Mr. Delight kind of sounds like the murderer to me.
Please don't say that.
Oh boy. Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago you were forced to quit KB Security?
How did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Bessie, please.
Don't worry. We haven't told anyone yet.
Oh, thank goodness. No, I am... But I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually.
Why have you been hiding it from her anyway?
Bessie would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal. A thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over.
Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place?
Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least, that's what I thought anyway.
Well, considering KB Security treats their people like shit, yeah. So he became Master Musk for Desiree. Huh. Huh. Let me see something here.
The buzzer went off just once around the time that Bullard was killed.
Oh! That's scary.
Do you know anything about that, Mr. Delight?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't.
Why am I not surprised by how clueless he is anymore? Okay,
Hey! This is an article about my debut heist! Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail.
But Master Musk, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared.
That's right! I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my mask, the mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. And then I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. They're pretty clever, eh?
Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. The guard in this photo. Is this you, Mr. Delight?
yeah, I kind of figured because I think that's his hair sticking out.
That's right. A nice trick if I do say so myself.
Nice and easy to figure out. Even pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. This clipping paper updated in the court record.
Alrighty then. Oh, man, that's good on my part.
About the first heist, guard in the photo is Ron Delight.
But as you might expect, Detective Atomy found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective.
Detective Adney found the Master Musk disguise? Huh. That's interesting.
Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him.
So that's it. That's when Atney got his hands on this.
Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume.
Oh, that must have been really time-consuming, huh?
Well, it is kind of like cosplay, you see. Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters.
The first?
Blackmail letters?
You got them starting when? Tell me more, now!
Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up.
Oh, okay, no. Wait, hold the phone. Multiple?
This blackmail letter. Is this the first one you got?
No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location.
So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident?
Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. That first letter, it said, "I know you did."
So someone found out about your true identity just like that?
It's not easy being a master thief. I've got proof that it was you, so give up. It went on to say. So, in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal.
Huh. Is that... Hey, hang on a second! What do you mean you had to give it up?
Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box, the letter specified, someone sent me 10K.
No one said anything about me being worried, you know?
After that, I started getting the plans in the mail.
Oh, look at me. He was partners with Ron Delight. Unwilling, Ron Delight was an unwilling partner to look at me, who basically was able to blackmail him. Wait. Oh, I didn't see that up there.
What are these plans you're talking about?
They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods.
So you mean that the one who planned the heists wasn't you?
No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received the plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans.
It sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him.
So Ron Delight was Master Mosk after all? But someone else was behind the thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail. Detective Abby.
All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into a safe deposit box.
Wait a minute! You said you were 10K, right? Hold on. How much did you get for the crown of Bangora? If you're getting 10% of the earnings. Ooh, this is a big scheme.
And then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail.
Could you try not to look so gleeful about it?
So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans, too?
Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal.
Mr. Delight, is everything you've just told me the truth?
Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay?
Ron's testimony added to the court record. From Damask's second heist on, he was stealing as directed by blackmail letters. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
Yes, but please don't hurt me.
Dude, I'm not gonna hurt you. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him?
Yes, of course! I'm not lying! All I did was hide this body in the safe. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday.
Why?
Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right?
I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight.
I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word.
Mystic Maya! Hey, Pearly! I'm back!
Hey, Pearls. So what have you been up to this whole time?
The sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Crane Village to have it examined. And what'd you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Whew. That's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches. They said that it's paint, and that they were put on the urn recently.
Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? It's Danganronpa blood!
What?
Oh, sorry, this is a weird thing that I've been watching. We've got to find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yes, Mr. Nick. We gotta find out how they got there.
Okay. We'll go find out how they got there.
Please don't forget about me.
Don't worry, I won't. Found it at Me's office, covered in pink splotches, but it's the genuine article. Okay. I think I know exactly where I need to go next. At least, I think. Yeah, because that's where all the pink stuff is. I guess I'll go here first. Main exhibition hall. Basement. Okay.
Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you.
Hello there.
I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to?
Well, actually, I was having this urn examined.
Oh, I see.
Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here.
Nick, let's look around one more time.
Damn right. Let's take a look at this real quick.
See, we got our sacred urn back.
That's really wonderful.
But we're not entirely convinced it's the same urn. Miss Andrews, we want you to cooperate with us. She does know something. But I'm gonna examine stuff around here first. This box. There's something about that's been bothering me.
That's the box the sacred urn was in. Looks like there's some pink paint on it, too. And it's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn.
I think I know how the paint got on it. Or now.
Alright, let's investigate again, Nick.
A wooden box that had the sacred urn in it. Has pink stains on it. Oh, I think I've already got a good idea. Let's just slide over here for a minute. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days.
There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and it's shocking pink. Mr. Nick! Could it be that this odd shape is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it.
That's the box the sacred urn was in.
If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well.
Wow, you're right. Look, it matches. What is it, Mr. Nick?
This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. The box of the sacred urn fits in the gap perfectly. I think it's all starting to become clear. That much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. Now, we need to talk. I think I've got everything that I need right now. I think I've got everything we need. So here's the idea. Whatever happened in here, the box fell, shattering the sacred urn on the inside, and then somebody had to put it back together. But there was paint all over it. So...
Take that!
Let's go. The sacred urn. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the sacred urn?
Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit.
The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before.
Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same, but it could be. It could be a fake.
A fake?
You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine?
Well, Miss Andrews?
See? Look, it was a fake after all.
Huh?
I mean, your evidence is fake too, as I expected.
Oops. Wait, what?
So have I convinced you all?
Evidence that it was... Oh god, I'm a fucking idiot. Evidence that it was trial was genuine. I fucked up so badly there. God damn it, I'm a... Why am I so stupid?
Take that!
I was... My brain cells were just... I'm a fucking idiot. Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Pearls went back to Crane Village and had it examined.
Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how...
What she discovered was that the urn had been broken. Again.
Did you say... again?
Yes, it was broken once a year ago. And now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too.
Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know?
Because this... oh, whoops, wrong way. Does not match the poster. Wait, where's the poster? Wait, do we have like 3 pages of evidence now? Holy shit, we got 3 pages of evidence now.
Take that!
This poster. It was made recently, right?
Poster? The poster for the exhibit!
At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said, "I am" on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says, "Amy." When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed.
I am? What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken.
That was a mistake. Now, tell the truth.
Wait!
4?
Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it.
Huh?
Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people that photo shoots. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened.
So she's not going to give up that last cyclock so easily.
Do you have any proof that the urn was broken at Lordly Taylor?
I don't know whether I should post the box or... I mean, yeah. I think I need to present this.
Take that!
Okay. Well, Miss Andrews?
What is this supposed to mean?
Wait, did I fuck? Okay, I thought I fucked up for a minute there. This urn has these pretty little pink paint splotches on it. And there's some on the box the urn was stored in, too. No matter how you look at it, the paint seems to be exactly the same, wouldn't you say?
So, what does that prove?
That the urn was dropped along with the box. That's when they both got paint on. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
The rest of the story is obvious. This box was dropped right here in Lordly Taylor's basement warehouse. If I can prove that, it means that the urn was broken here too.
So can you prove that? Can you prove that the box was dropped here in the basement warehouse?
Yes.
Take that!
I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Yes, more or less.
There's pink paint splattered on the floor and walls of this basement warehouse. But there's an odd shape imprinted into a part of the paint stain. Am I right?
Yes.
If you put this box into the impression in the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken.
Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright.
Holy shit. Why were you hiding this from me?
I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn.
Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher.
I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did.
Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearly? No, not at all. I know just how she feels.
It happened about 2 weeks ago.
just after the poster photo was taken, on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box.
But you dropped it.
When I tripped on a paint can and I lost my balance, the box I was carrying crashed to the ground. I heard a terrible noise and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box and that's when it happened. The broken piece of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock and let out a huge scream.
Oh my god.
I can totally see how that could have happened.
Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands.
Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Crane Village, so I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big.
And that's when the I am got changed to Amy.
I didn't know how it was originally written, but any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Amy.
Any sane person? Really?
Oh, Pearls.
She said she wasn't very good at spelling.
Little head pass for Pearl, don't worry. We'll take you out for ice cream later.
Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom, and no one had seen it since then.
Broken and repaired by Adrian 2 weeks ago, then replaced in its box, kept out of sight.
But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains.
Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it.
Oh, that makes sense.
The Amy face statue.
Aha! The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen.
Mr. Nick. There were no paint marks on the walls or floor of the warehouse when we were here.
Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall.
And?
I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it.
I see. Now it makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange.
What is it, Pearl?
The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible.
She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews?
Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again?
Well, then who was it? Who would have done it and why?
On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Then, the next day, it was moved, but why? Huh. You know, I never bothered to think that. Why was it moved? It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case.
Why? Why do you think so, Nick?
Because that night, the real thief, Ron Delight, was at KB Security. So then why did another masked Damask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact.
One undeniable fact?
The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. Yeah. Look at me as involved somehow.